choose a worthwhile activity. Okay? Now, happy people also connect. Henry Cloud said this. He said, "You are the most powerful medicine that people need." Think about that. You are the most powerful medicine that people need. What do I mean? What did he mean by that? It's that's the way we're designed, right? You know, you have tear ducts here, right? Your tear ducts are in the front of your face. Why do you think we were designed to have tear ducts right here? Why we could have them somewhere else in the back of our head? Why? Because tears and sadness was meant to be shared with another person. Did you know that? And because they can see it, and they can grieve with you. And you know what? When sadness is shared with another person, it's only half the sadness, right? Because that's how we grieve, and that's how we get over it. That's how we get over it. And the girls were saying yes. The guys are like, what? Yeah. So, people are powerful medicine for other people. And they help us work through the pain and all these things. More than drugs do. The need for connection. We were designed. Relationship is man's most basic need. It is called bonding. Without it, we die. Without it, we die. Do you know they did these experiments? I remember this because I was a biology major in college, and way back then, I still remember the study. It must have been many years ago. They took a monkey, right? And what they did is they took a baby monkey, and they took what was not a real mother, but a fake monkey mother, right? And they put it in there with food. And they gave him all the food he needed, but the fake mother didn't give him any love. It just kind of was like this, right? Hello, it didn't even talk. It was fake mother. And you know what happened to that monkey? He had food. He died. The baby monkey died. Okay? Because he needed more than just food, right? He needed love and he needed connection. It was called bonding. He wasn't able to bond. And they find this true for babies. They need to bond. In fact, bonding is the most foundational, psychological development in a human being, is the ability to bond. And usually it's done with the mother and the child. The mother holds the child at her breast, maybe breastfeeds, or eating the baby, looking at the baby. It's bonding, but actually chemical changes are taking place in the baby's brain. It's bonding with the mother. And what does he realize? He's saying, it's safe. The world is safe, is what he's saying. Children who are torn away from their mothers and don't get this bonding have really a lot of problems growing up. In fact, some of them can never get out of it. It's so difficult. And they can't make friendships with other people. They don't trust people. Some of them have, sociopathic tendencies. Bonding is very important. So, maybe some of you didn't get that from your mother. I hope you did. I think most of you did. And I think that's why I think most of you, it seems like you had very close relationships with your mother and father. And that's why I'm so excited about China and have so much faith in China, because I think your parents have done such a good job of bonding, right? At least showing you that you care. If you deny your heart and soul connection and comfort, it will take on a life of its own. And this is where we get addictions and all kinds of psychological problems. I am Joe's finger. Okay, so I'm going to confess a story here one time. One time I was playing basketball, and I jammed my finger. And the problem was, it was my ring finger. My ring finger, okay? So I jammed the knuckle. Now, do you see the problem here? I didn't take the ring off right away. I didn't even think about it. And I was pretty sheepish about it. I didn't want to share it with my wife. I was embarrassed. It was kind of getting a little bit swollen. I thought, well, I'll just sleep on it. And maybe in the morning it was black, like getting all dark and gnarly, and I was like, and I couldn't hide it anymore. And I finally said, hey honey, I gotta tell you something. I did something to my knuckle. She's like, what? She's like, what did you do? I said, I jammed it and it's on my ring finger. And she's like, we gotta get that off you right away. I was like, really? Really? She's like, yes, knucklehead, we need to go right down to the jeweler and cut it off. I was like, really? So we went, and so we get to the jeweler, and I'm like, look what I did. And they're all like, wow, look at that. They're like, hey, come here, look at this. And I was all so embarrassed, you know. It's like now they're getting the whole store out. Look at this guy's finger. And finally, they came and they cut it off. And guess what? As soon as they cut that off, it was like instant relief. Instant relief. Why? Because the ring, because of the trauma, was cutting off the circulation from the rest of my body, right? And the finger couldn't get the nourishment from the rest of the body. But as soon as they cut it off, my body rushed to help it, right? The body started sending signals and sending red blood and white blood and all these different things in here, and they did all their work to fix my finger, right? Well, this is a real example, a good example of connecting with the other people. You know, when things happen in our life, we hide them, right? Trauma, pain, guilt, all kinds of things. Unforgiveness, we hide all these hurts. But what we need to do is, like my finger, we cut ourselves off, right? From other people. We don't let other people know what we're experiencing. But the only way we can heal is to begin to open up and find safe people, good people, that we can connect to and allow all those gifts in the community, all those different gifts, minister or reach out to us and help us heal. So we need connection. We're not constructed to be fueled by accomplishments, possessions, or trophies. We're designed to be fueled by love, and this love only comes from deeply connected to others. Now, I don't think Freud had it right. No, I do believe, Freud said some interesting things. You know, Dr. Freud, the father of psychology. Okay, but he kind of sexualized a lot of these relationships and all these other things. I think he didn't have it right. Maybe there are secondary things like that, but I think sex is only a secondary motivation. I think the primary motivation in all people is relationship. We're all made for relationships. So that's my thinking. Okay. I think it's our primary deep need. People with strong support systems, relationships, are physically healthier, have stronger immune systems. That's what science and research has said. They're more likely to deal with their illness as well. They're emotionally healthier and less stress, depression, and anxiety. They're more likely to make positive changes and reach their goals. These are all benefits of relationships. This is why ancient wisdom tells us to do this. Weep with those who weep. Encourage one another. Strengthen each other when we are weak. Now, here's some tips to connection. Have you tried adding structured team meetings for support, encouragement sessions, motivation sessions, brainstorming sessions, and celebration sessions? Okay? These are things that you can think of situations where maybe you can add this to your life. Maybe there are already groups out there you can join, right? So look for structured meetings where you can get support and encouragement, okay? Look for good groups. Ask other people, where have you been encouraged the most? The key is adding one more level of structured task whatever is currently not working. The key here is whatever is not working for you, just add one more thing. One more layer of structure to help you. And try it.